What's up, guys? Welcome back. In our last HTML video, I covered the basics and I touched upon headings, paragraphs, and titles and tabs. And I'm going to delve a little bit deeper into headings and show you just a little bit, just something else that you can do with them. So we want to start off it again with the doc type um, oops doc type HTML, and then we want to open it up again. So now what we do is, so now we want to fill in our tabs again. So we got our title as page. Yeah, I'll just put headings to tutorial. So we need to close up the tabs again, and we'll close them up. So now we want a body. No, wait, we don't. Wait. Yeah, we want a body. And then after that, we want to. So here's where we're gonna delve a little bit deeper into headings. So what we do is if you guys didn't notice, that there is a way to change the size of your headings, kind of from most important to least important. Okay, and so if we put H1 like we did in our last video, so heading 1, and we can put most important. Okay, so and then we close that off. Okay, so everything looks pretty much the same as our last one. Here's where we're going to change something. Instead of adding a paragraph in the next line, we are going to add H2 and call it kind of important. Okay, so it's kind of important. It's not as big. The font is not as big as H1. And then if we do H3, we'll put least. Now, how about we go like somewhat important. And then H4, we'll do H4 as least important. Okay, so now we want to close off everything. Okay, so now as you can see, our code looks different than our last video. If you haven't seen the last video, then you probably wouldn't know what we did. So I suggest you go back to that one with the basics. So if we were to save this and then open it in Google Chrome, as you can see, it's changed. So it goes, this is heading 1, this is heading 2, heading 3, and heading 4. So as you can see, as the number next to the heading tab, so in the tab where it says H1, so if we view source code, as you can see, so H1 is most important, and you can see how as the numbers get bigger, the font gets smaller. So most important, H1, kind of important, H2, somewhat important, H3, and it can keep on going, I think up until H6. And then you can go into paragraph and body and stuff. So yeah, and also one thing I did not talk about in the basics is that I didn't touch much upon the title tab, about what it does because as you can see, when we go in here, it doesn't show anything. The title tab shows up here. So as you can see, the title tab has got heading tutorial. Up here it says heading tutorial in the tab. So that's where it that's where it shows up. That's where that line of code. That's what that line of code does. Um, but yeah, it's so just a interesting little thing that you can do with headings if you want. Um, is to make them smaller or larger. Like most important, you can make a list like of the most important and least important, and so yeah, it's that's I wanted to delve a little bit deeper into headings. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that little trick, and hopefully you'll be able to use that in your whatever it is you are doing, whether it be web design or just simply just typing up stuff, practicing with code. Is something that you can use, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Uh, Subscribe and come back for more HTML tutorials. See you next time. Bye.